Corey Perry's streak of making Stanley Cup finals looked to be in jeopardy. But the finalist parade is back on, baby. Corey Perry is a Tampa Bay Lightning player again for a second-round pick. This, by the way, after there were reports yesterday that he was off the board, wanted to extend. And in fact, as a part of my Warren Fogle deal trade video last night, I kind of thought, well, that must mean that's why they want to keep him, because they're going to extend Perry. And maybe LA does re-sign Perry in the offseason, but he will be playing in Tampa for this run. He's had a great season, guys.
Dude, I complimented Sam Carrick for getting traded for a couple picks at this deadline, being a player drafted in 2010.
Yep.
Corey Perry was drafted in 2003. I cannot believe he's still going, and he's effective. Really effective. I know not everyone's paid attention to the Kings. It's like, aside from them being kind of middling, they also haven't been the most entertaining.
I just want to say this very quickly. He was drafted before there was an NHL salary cap.
Holy Toledo. Holy actual. Did he play?
No, he didn't.
He didn't. He made his debut when there was the salary cap. He was too busy in the lockout shortened season winning a championship with the London Knights. In 50 games this season, he has 11 goals, 17 assists, 28 points in only 14 minutes and 19 seconds of ice time.
Did you know in 4 more games he has more points than Anze Kopitar?
Dude.
Whoa.
Well, here, let me hit you with this. He has 11 power play points, which might not knock your socks off. It's third on the Kings. He's tied for second most primary power play points on the Kings.
He's effective.
I cannot believe he's still doing this. And, the offensively deficient LA Kings, I can only imagine what he's going to do on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, wait, I don't have to imagine. We saw it like 5 minutes ago.
Dare I say Ken Holland is doing the exact thing he should be doing right now, and that is moving off of this asset that is going to probably leave or can come back in the offseason and recouping a second-round pick for it, because I think everybody should come to grips with this probably isn't a playoff team in LA. I know, Adam, you feel differently.
Whoa.
You think they're going to squeeze in there. But even if they're 3 points back, I think we've seen them play enough for this season that it's going to still be a battle to get in.
I mean, yeah. The question I have for the LA Kings is, what effect does DJ Smith have on the locker room? It's pretty clear, guys, and I talked about this in the Fogle thing last night, that whatever happened towards the end was not good between the players and the coach. Right. I mean, we saw the Phil Deneau trade out of nowhere. The Warren Fogle trade, not entirely surprising. He's been injured, whatever. The Corey Perry trade's interesting, but there seemed to be something really, like, who fires the coach a week before the deadline and still wants to make the playoffs? That doesn't happen all the time.
The team that should have fired their coach 12 months earlier.
Well,
100%.
It's crazy that we're still able to say this in 2026. Trading Corey Perry is not the behavior of a buying team. That's not the behavior of a team that plans on making the playoffs. So now I'm confused. Well, I thought they were buyers.
No, there's
they went out and they got Panarin.
Yeah, but that was when they thought they were going to be buyers.
And Armia and Fiala are likely, well, Fiala will definitely not be back. Armia is definitely, maybe out, sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe, Jesse, maybe you're right.
Yeah,
maybe they're going, hey.
Their evaluation period came throughout the Olympic break and then immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
And after that, losing 8-1 to the Oilers, and then you lose the next night, they knew Jim Hiller was done, and this season is probably going a little off the rails. But it doesn't mean LA has a bad team. It's not like they're in rebuild territory. It's just right now, this current group this year either needs a kick in the butt, which is the new head coach in DJ Smith, and you go on your run, you make the playoffs, or it's we need to settle things. We're going to retool and also maybe make the playoffs, but also probably miss. And you sell a guy like Corey Perry, who, if he likes LA, can come back, or if he's going to leave and or retire, you still got a second-round pick for that. That's good business.
100%. And you're running out of teams to catch. Like, I'm just looking at it. Like, do we really expect the Oilers to miss? I don't. I know they're on a bit of a skid. Utah is loading up. All right, so that ship is sailing. Now you have Seattle. Seattle's basically your only option, and you're tied with the Sharks, who have 2 games in hand on you. You have a minus 22 goal differential. Like, maybe this is the hard decision that is the one you have to make.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. LA got the second round pick and the 3rd round pick yesterday for Warren Fogle, 2nd round pick for Corey Perry. I think surprising to me is that Warren Fogel's worth more than Corey Perry on this market. That's wild to me. Let's talk about Corey Perry as a Lightning player again, because obviously he was a huge part of the Stanley Cup runs that he was on, and he unfortunately was not there for the years where they won. And by the way, in case you're keeping track, dating back to the Dallas Stars run in COVID, Corey Perry has been to every single Stanley Cup since 2019-2020. I'm curious about where he fits on the Lightning.
You know what's crazy? He went to all 3 of those Lightning Stanley Cup finals on the losing team every time.
Yes.
Including the Lightning.
Yeah. Montreal and, it's
Montreal, Dallas, and then Tampa losing to Colorado.
just unbelievable.
It's completely insane. What are the odds? That's worse than Marian Hossa.
Yes. Yeah. Do you have him, though, on... Like, where does he go here? Because obviously, like, I'm looking at Puckpedia right now, and I don't think it's fully updated, but, like, they got Scott Sabrin penciled in on the 4th line. I feel, or Pontus Holmberg, who's had a very good year in Tampa, is on the 3rd line. Is Perry a top 6 guy? Is he your third line winger? Like, where do we have him go?
Unless
he's a right winger.
Unless there's an absolute emergency, no disrespect to the man, Scott Sabrin will not touch the ice.
Sure.
No.
In the Stanley Cup playoffs. I mean, could he be the worst guy to throw out there in like game 1 of a series just to mess stuff up? Like, I don't know. But you make room for Corey Perry. He's that impactful.
Yeah, but my question's where? Like, do you move Holmberg down and have a Gergensons, Gord, and Perry?
I think slotting him on the 4th line is fine as long as you understand that you're getting him as power play cookies.
Okay.
I don't think his ice time goes up much from what it was in LA. I mean, that was the insane thing about his tenure with the Oilers is, oh my God, they got him playing in the top 6 half the time. He's like having to keep up with Draisaitl and stuff. It was kind of nuts. Probably at even strength 4th line.
Okay.
Just crash, bash, mess stuff up, and then score on the power play.
Maybe John Cooper takes some... I don't know, something he learned from the Olympics where they had the 13th forward, and he kind of uses Corey Perry throughout the lineup. You know, like I would pencil him in when I'm drawing it up on the 4th line. But Corey Perry, it's weird to say this, but at 40 years old, can be an energy guy throughout the lineup.
100%.
And if like push comes to shove, you need a goal middle 3rd period and you want him up in the top 6, move him up.
He's
and
clutch.
Like I feel like he's a real asset for Cooper to use in limited minutes.
He's
like I wouldn't I'm not going to play him for 20 minutes a night, nothing ridiculous, but in his 11 minutes that he might get on the Lightning, I'd see like maybe half of it on the 4th line and the rest of it just kind of spread out throughout the lineup.
I was going to say, if you wanted to put him on the top, that's Kucherov. Okay, so perhaps not. But like, yes, you can move him throughout the lineup. And the guy who like Daily Faceoff has listed as the 3rd line right wing is Pontus Holmberg, who's like your ultimate utility player.
Pontus Holmberg, who's having one of the best defensive winger seasons of anybody in the entire league,
which is crazy as a center.
Yeah,
or like he's a left, he's a center, he's a right, he's defensive guy, maybe chip in a couple points. Tampa has a really versatile lineup, and Corey Perry really, really solidifies that.
Emily Kaplan is reporting that Perry has some bonuses, and by the way, this does put Tampa into overage.
Interesting.
So they're according to Puckpedia, they're about 995,000 in projected space. But remember, they've got some injuries. I'm not sure where Nick Paul's injury is at. So, there could be some finagling. I'm sure they will.
If they get him back, geez.
I'm sure they will figure that out. Just a jerk lineup. But Emily Kaplan says Perry was on the 1-year, $2 million deal with performance bonuses. He just got paid $250,000 for the 50-game mark. Tampa will pay him $125,000 for a first-round win, $250,000 for a second-round win, and because he's always in the finals, we should say he would get $125K for a conference final win as well.
I would love to know if he asked for a trade, because like, hey man, I'm not hitting those bonuses here. Send me to Tampa.
Yeah.
I'm not hitting those bonuses in LA. Send me to Tampa.
So, yeah, he hit all of the games played bonuses because he's played more than 50.
Yep.
I'm not
So-
saying he did. I'm just saying it would make sense if he did.
And I wonder if too that the deal, because he just hit, what is he at, 51 games?
Yeah.
So I wonder
50,
if this
literally 50.
Oh, he's literally 50. I
Yes.
wonder if this deal needed to happen after he hits that 50. He
did.
So that the Kings paid it out
Yeah,
on their side.
probably.
So that it's less for Tampa. And maybe this deal was in the works a couple days and they waited to deadline day specifically to make this deal. And then, yeah, that 125 for round one of the playoffs. I'm asking for a trade too for $125,000.
Hell yeah.
And his 50th game would have been last night.
Yeah, so you needed
Which
to.
I
unplay that
imagine
game.
would have been squeaky butt time because you can't. Let's say tinfoil hat. You know you're trading this player. You can't sit him.
No.
You need him to play that 50th game because it's key to the trade.
Yeah, Tampa
That's
doesn't
actually
wanna-
crazy.
Tampa
By the way,
doesn't want to fork over the money.
if the playoffs started today, the Lightning would be playing the team that they played in the 2021 Stanley Cup Finals, the Montreal Canadiens.
Nice.
Corey Perry's former team.
They're all
and-
Corey Perry's
That's half
former
the
team.
league.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, it was special because they went to the finals, though.
Yeah.
That's half the league.
That's also, yeah. The Sabres, by the way, are tied with the Lightning, but the Lightning have 2 games in hand on them. So, the Sabres have made big moves. The Lightning have now made a pretty big move. I think that's a big character move, big playoff move. Corey Perry has 141 points career in his playoffs. 237 games, which is nuts.
Man.
That's a lot of playoff games.
Yeah.
I'm curious about where that leaves the Detroit Red Wings.
But you pointed out that the Lightning are at the cap.
Yeah.
So, like,
They can't do anything else, I don't think.
it seems like everybody's kind of loading up, but they're probably done unless they're moving out to bring somebody in, right?
Yeah.
That's or cap finagling. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but there isn't as much as that anymore because you need to be playoff cap compliant, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. Like I'm the kind of learner where I need to see it in front of me
Yeah.
to really understand it. So like I need to find out by the end of the day. Oh no, this team messed up. No, you can't do that. You can't.
So we will see what happens with the Lightning, although it would seem that unless there's some big money going out, not much is coming back in. Buffalo's made some big moves. Like I said, this, I think, ratchets up the heat on Steve Yzerman and the Detroit Red Wings. And if they sit back and do nothing, can you blame them because the prices are high? Or, hey, Stevie, you haven't been to the playoffs in 10 years. Get out there.
Can I highlight something with Corey Perry? Because you mentioned all the
Absolutely.
points.
Definitely not on Detroit, though. Definitely don't.
Sorry,
I was
what?
throwing to a Detroit thing, but,
I thought this was the Corey Perry video.
yeah, but I was
but he
talking
brought
about
up
the
Detroit.
division at large.
Oh, my bad.
That's loading
Corey
up.
Perry currently 3rd all time in playoff games played.
Wow. That's
okay.
crazy. That's a crazy stat.
Detroit it.
Detroit it. In 2nd place,
Thank you.
Nicholas Lidstrom.
Whoa.
And
Chris Chelios is number 1.
There you go.
So, I mean, he would need to go on like a nearly 30-game run this year to catch Nicholas Lidstrom, but it's not.
I don't know.
It's not complete.
No, you can't
Hey.
play. You can't play 30 games in the playoffs.
You get 28.
Yes, I'm trying to illustrate to you that it's
What is
impossible.
300? No, damn.
Steve, let's
No,
just
I'm
wrap
doing
the video.
it. What is 237 plus 28? Fuck, it didn't work.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, when trades come in today, SDPN.
Oh no, he would pass
Oh,
Lidstrom.
my God.
He would
will
pass
have
Lidstrom.
Videos. We'll have videos every single trade, including great side tangents from Steve. We'll see if the Red Wings do anything. And remember, 5 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time, we're doing a big live stream here, and we're going to break it all down for you. Hey, did you like the thing you just watched?
Was it hilarious?
Was it informative?
Was it me losing my mind?
Possibly. Potentially. Most of the time it is. Hey, listen, if you like what SDPN has to offer, you should check out more of our videos and subscribe to our channel by clicking subscribe, or Steve will find you.